feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank. When it's sink or swim, only option is to win.
Welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Goodwin, and my special co-host from all the way from Tulsa, Oklahoma, my friend David Auer. David, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for inviting me. This has been a really good show.
David's a CPA, has a tax law degree. He helps many of our clients structure their companies in successful ways to pay the least amount of tax. We had a great show today with Todd Weaver and Adam Lee. These guys are very successful restaurant owners. They've got a little place right around the corner where I live called Woodson's Local Tap and Grill. Kitchen. Local. It's a really cool place. If you haven't been there, you got to go check it out. They got a facility a restaurant down in Houston called Calhoun's
Rooftop.
They got a little bar right here across the street, so they got you covered like whatever part of town that you're in, and they're really knocked the cover off the ball with this Woodson's restaurant. In the interview, we got into a lot of the details of their journey as entrepreneurs, how they got started. You're going to want to download a complete replay of their show at houston.shrimptankpodcast.com. Don't forget, you're going to be able to pick up Todd and Adam's show on iTunes. And so we just want to bring you a couple of questions from the interview, but you're going to want to hear the whole thing. David, you want to go first?
Sure. Guys, so what is the key to attracting and keeping key employees?
I think for us as a company, attracting and keeping good employees means that we align our values as a company with the values of the employee. What we need to get out of them needs to be aligned with what they need to get out of us. I mean, it's pretty simple.
So you have to find out, I guess, in the interview process that some of these people are not going to be a fit with your culture.
100%.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
David, how about the quote from this morning that we got from a CEO of a $100 million company? And he said that, what did he say? You recall? It was a Peter Drucker quote.
Well, you told me what it was.
Okay. It's that culture eats strategy for breakfast. And I thought that was really cool. So anyway, I wanted to ask you guys, you mentioned we're getting ready for the post-show wrap-up downstairs, and you said you had a business coach. I'm a big believer in having a business coach. Tell us a little bit about your coach and some of the benefits that you receive from that.
Our coach was Kirby Lammers. We met him at University of Houston. He does a lot with the business school on University of Houston campus. He helped us a lot, just with a lot of business strategy, basically helping us make certain decisions that we couldn't come up with the right answer, giving us guidance on how to treat employees, what to get the best out of our employees, and basically it was just a soundboard for us to kind of go over situations that we might not know the answer to and come up with the right answer.
Fabulous. So you're going to want to hear this whole interview. It was wonderful. I want to thank you guys so much for coming out and being our special guest on the Shrimp Tank Podcast. And how would our listeners, if somebody wants to get in contact with you guys, wants to learn more, we talked about in the interview that if a young aspiring entrepreneur, wanted some of your time to just get some advice and coaching from you, you said, hey, we'd be totally open for that. So how would someone connect with you if they wanted to?
Well, I would say you can get us at any one of our places, either Calhoun's Rooftop, Exit 73 Bar and Grill, or Woodson's, because we'd like to meet you in person first. Or if you want to just reach out on Facebook or Instagram, we're always on that, always on social media. So definitely just hit us up there, and we'd love to talk to you.
So check them out, Todd and Adam. They've got a wonderful company here, a series of different restaurants. They're expanding on that footprint. They've been a great interview on the Shrimp Tank Podcast. Don't forget, we will see you here live next week.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank.